we are going to learn about the flow control in Java. We are starting the new chapter of a Java, that is a flow control of a Java. Flow control in a Java. Okay. So what is a flow control in Java? Flow control in Java. Okay. So flow control is divided into three parts in Java. Okay. All right. Center. Okay. So flow control is nothing but the describing the execution order of a program. Describing the execution order of a program is called as a flow control. Can I write here? Describing the execution order of the program is nothing but the flow control. Program is nothing but flow control. Okay. Flow control is divided into three parts. Flow control is divided into three parts. Flow control is divided into three parts. First one, first one is the first one is the okay selection statement. Selection statement. Okay, right here. First one, selection statement. Next one is the iterative statement. Second number, iterative statement. Okay. Third one is the transfer statement. Third one is the transfer statement. Transfer statement. Statement. Okay. In selection statement, if else, else if ladder, and uh, we can say switch. Okay. In selection statement, again selection statement is divided into two three parts. That is simple if else, simple if else. We can write like this. So else if ladder. Third one is the switch statement. Switch statement. Iterative statement is also divided some parts. First one is the what is the first one in iterator? While loop. Okay. While loop is there. Second one is the do while. Third one is the for loop. Fourth one is the for each loop. It came in the Java 1.5 version. Remember for each. In transfer statement, first one is the continue, continue. Second one is the break. Third one is the return statement. Fourth one is the try catch finally. That is also transfer statement. Fifth one is the assert. This came in the Java 1.4 version. Java 1.4 version. Okay. So flow control is divided into three parts. First one, second one, and third one. This is the diagram. So first we will see the simple if else. First we will see the simple if else. First one is the simple if else. Okay. Suppose we want to check only one condition, that time we are using the simple if. For example, I want to check my age is greater than 18 or not. My age is greater than 18 or not. So I can write here, if we want to check the single condition, that time it is recommended to use the simple if else. Okay. So let's try some example. So before going to examples, I want to give the syntax of this simple if else. So what is the syntax of a simple if else? Syntax, if here is the condition, the curly braces. Okay. Here is the action, true action. Okay. If this condition is not true, then else block will be execute. Else block will be execute. Okay. False action. If this condition is not true, then else block will be executed. For example, this condition is like a 10 is a greater than 20, means false. Then else block will be executed. Yes, correct. If 10 is not a greater than 20, if or 20 is a greater than 10, means true block will be executed. Correct or not? And remember one point: the condition always in the boolean, the condition is always in the boolean format. If we pass any number or other than boolean anything, then we will get the compile time error. Just see the live example. Okay. I will create again. I will delete this file. Supports. Okay. Delete. Test.java. Test.java. Main method. If I write some condition here, like 10 is greater than 20, 6 out. Yes, it's correct. else it's not correct. It's not correct. Okay. If I run this program, immediately I will get the it's not correct output. See here, it's not correct output. Why? 10 is not a greater than 20. That's why I'm getting the output here. It's not a correct. Okay. Suppose I pass here if or before going to next example, I want to copy this example for your notes. Okay. Example first. Example first. This is the example. Suppose I write here int a equal to 20 and I pass simply in the e block a sys out hello and else hi. What output I will get? Let's see. Incompatible types int cannot be converted to boolean because if block always expecting the boolean condition. A block is always expecting the boolean. If you pass anything other than the boolean, then immediately we will get the compile time error. Immediately compile time error. So here, this red line means that it is a compile time error. Okay. Type mismatch cannot convert from int to boolean. What is the value present in the a? 20. 20 is an integer type. Then it is unable to convert the 20 into the boolean type. Correct or not? So that's why I'm getting here error. Incompatible types cannot convert from int to boolean. Found int but require boolean. Okay. This is the example 2. Control C. Example 2. Okay. Immediately we will get the compile time error. I want to, okay, 2 minutes. I want to copy this error also. Output. Sorry, I want to copy this error. Okay. So next I will write a example 2. Example 3. Okay. Remember this condition always in the form of a boolean. Boolean. Okay. Notes here. Notes. if we provide other than boolean in if condition, then immediately we will get the compile time error. Okay. Next example, example 3. Suppose boolean b equal to false or true. Okay. Suppose I write here false. Okay, false. If b equal to true, sys out hello. Hi. So tell me what output we will get. See here, output hello. In this case, we will get the hello output. False equal to true is always a true. Just remember, false equal to true is always true. That's why I'm getting here hello output. Means condition is satisfying. True output. So control A, control C. Just go. Example 3. This is example 3. Next, example 4. I will write here example 4. If I write here int b equal to 20, okay, and b equal to 20, then what output I will get? So we will get the hello output. We will get the hello output because the value of a b is 20 and equal operator is checking that 20 is equal to 20 or not. Means if 20 is equal to 20, then immediately we will get the true result. True result means the hello. Share control alt n. Okay, what happened? Something is wrong. Okay, I will compile again. Hello. We will get the hello output. So here, this is the example third. Control C, control copy, copy, control V. Okay. Remember here, note in this case, condition will be true. Condition will be true. That's why we will get the hello output. Okay. Here, double equal to operator. Here, double equal to operator. Operator is checking the 20 is equal to b value. If b contain 20, then we will get hello output. Else we will get hi. Okay, that's the point. Okay. Next, can I write if block without curly brace? Can I write the if and else block without a curly brace? Yes, we can write. Okay, see. Int before going to curly braces, I want to explain one more example to you. Okay, if true, sys out. Hello, share. Hello. If you write directly the true, if you write directly the true in the if block, then immediately we will get the result of true only if only hello. Okay, okay, hello. Suppose if I paste here or if I write here false, okay, then what high output, high output, okay. So I'll copy this example, example number 5. So many student has a doubt, if I pass here true, then we will get the output or not. Okay, that also I copy. Okay. So next one is the, these are some cases about a if else. Suppose I write here if true directly system.out.println hello, else hi. So I will get output or not? Think I will get output or not? If I write this, I will get output or not? See here, true means hello. I will change. Some people are thinking like it is giving the previous output. So I will write here good night, good night. Okay, good night output. Okay. If I write here a true, then immediately we are getting the good night output. Means it is a possible. If this condition is a true, or it is not a mandatory to write the curly braces. It is not a mandatory to write the curly braces. But when I write here system.out.println. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Then tell me why it is giving error. Why it is giving error? Because immediate if there is no statement allowed. Immediate if immediate if there is no another statement allowed in a Java. Immediate if there is no another statement allowed in a Java. So I can copy this and write here. Example 7. This is also one test case. Okay. Can I write if block without else? If true, system.out.println. Hello buddy. Okay. Control Alt N. Yes, correct. We can write the Control C. Copy, paste. Note. Yes, we can write. We can write if block without else block without else block. Okay. But can we write the else block without if else? No. Immediately we are getting the error. We are getting the error without if. What is the error name? Else without if. So can I copy this or paste here? Note. Okay. Without else, without if we can't write else block. Okay. This is the one case. Next one. If int x equal to 10, else int x equal to 10, else sys out hello. Okay. Note here we can write if and else block without else block without curly braces without curly braces if there is a only one statement, only one statement. Okay. But it should not be it should not be a declarative statement. Remember this point. Okay. We can write the only one statement without curly braces. Without curly braces we can write a only one statement in if block or else block, but it should not be declarative statement. Declarative means don't declare any variable or anything. It should not be declarative statement. Just remember this point. Okay. It should not be declarative statement. Suppose I write here if int int num equal to 20, if 10 is greater than 20. Yes, correct. Else, I think we covered this example already. So I will write another example. If true, semicolon, else hello. So what output we will get? Tell me guys, what output we will get? We will not get anything. Semicolon is the valid statement in a Java. Semicolon is also called as a empty statement in Java. Okay, it will not giving any error or it will not printing anything. So we will not get any output. Control Alt N, share. We will not get any output. We will not get any output. Okay, I'll copy this. Copy this. Okay, note here. Semicolon is a valid Java statement. Valid Java statement. If we write semicolon, then it will consider it will consider as a empty empty valid Java statement. Okay, so this is all about the simple if else. Okay, this is all about the simple if else. We cover 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cases. I think we covered 10 cases about a simple if else. So next, what we are going to learn? Okay, next some programs like suppose int age equal to, if any person has some age or some age is like 20. If I want to check if the age is greater than 18, then only it is eligible for the voting. If age is greater than or equal to 18, correct or not, then I can say that yes, you are eligible for the voting, for voting. Okay, suppose this person is not eligible for voting, then I have to write the one message for the user understanding purpose. No, you are not eligible for, not eligible for, or directly you are not eligible for the voting. Okay, can I say this? This is a one egg program. Run Java. Share. Yes, you are eligible for the voting. Int age equal to 20. Age is greater than or equal to 18. Then immediately we will get the message. Yes, you are eligible for the voting. Yes, if this condition is not true, if this condition is not true, then we will get the you are not eligible for the voting. Are you understanding? I hope you are understanding. We covered the all cases about a if else. So this is the use case of a if else statement. Suppose I want to check if this number is a zero or not. I want to check a multiple cases. If uh, suppose I want to check this person has a voting card or not, voting card or not, or this person has Aadhaar card or not, or like this, we write some filtration for the person, and then we can decide the this person is eligible for the voting or not. For that, we need to write some logical operator also. Suppose boolean voter id voter id equal to true. Suppose there is a one person here has voter id means true, and age is also int age is also 35. Okay, I want to check a multiple conditions. If I want to check a multiple conditions, then we can write and our operator that we are already discussing the operators concept. Suppose voter id voter id is equal to true, and age is a greater than or equal to 18. Yes or no? Then he is eligible. Okay, I can write here you are eligible for voting. Okay. Else, if these both conditions are not matching, if these both conditions are not matching, so I want to print one message: you are not eligible for the voting. This is how you are not eligible for voting. Okay. So here you are eligible for the voting. But what if I write here false? But what if I write here false? Control Alt N. Here you are not eligible for the voting. This AND operator is checking the this condition is a true and this condition is a true. Then only it will go inside the if block. If this condition, if any one condition is a false, then it will not execute if block. Okay. So we will get the S block message. You are not eligible for the voting. Okay. If I write here or the meaning of or operator is if any one condition is a true, if any one condition is a true, then you are eligible for the voting. Then you are the eligible for the voting. Share you are eligible for the voting. This is the one example. We'll copy this example right here and okay. True. Okay. Like this, many problems are we solve with if else condition. Many problems we can solve with a if else statement. Like suppose I want to check one number is given and that is perfect or not. That is a sorry, for perfect number we need to write a loop. So we don't have idea about a loop at this moment. So in upcoming classes, we will see the loops also. So at this point, just I can take one number. So we will take from the user. Okay. For taking the user input, there is a one predefined class that is a scanner class that is available in the java.util package. Scanner is c equal to new scanner system dot in. Okay. Sysout is system.out.println. Enter one number. For storing the number, I need one variable. Okay. Num equal to sc dot. There is a one method is available in the scanner class for taking the input integer input next int. Okay. If the given number, the user given number is modulus by 2 equal to 0, means it is a even number. If it is a modulus by 2, or it is means even number, simply system.out.println, it is a, or I can write here num is even. Okay, 4 is even. Suppose I give the 4, else it's odd. Okay. Enter one number. If I write here 3, 3 is a odd number. If I again run, enter one number 4, 4 is a even. So this is a program to check the even and odd number. Okay. But what if I provide the 0? What if I provide the 0? Suppose I write the 0, 0 is a even number. Okay. So I have to write one another condition for 0. So that's why else if ladder is came into the picture. Else if ladder to check a multiple conditions. To check a multiple conditions. That is called as a, that is called as the else if ladder. Okay. That is called as the else if ladder. So that is called as a else if ladder. So second one is the else if ladder. Okay. Sorry. Second one is the else if ladder, else if ladder. 18. Okay. Syntax for, I will write here one line. If our programming requirement is to check multiple condition, multiple conditions, then else if ladder came into the picture, into the picture. Okay. Syntax for the else if ladder. Syntax, if condition one, condition one. Okay. Else if condition two, condition two. Else if condition three, condition three. Like this, we can write the n number of conditions. Like this, we can write the n number of conditions. Like this, we can write the n number of conditions. So this is n number of conditions, n number of condition. So at the end, else block. Okay. So this is the syntax for the else if ladder. In next class, we will see the example on the else if ladder and difference between the switch case and else if ladder also. So this is all test cases I covered. So we should go each and every test case. And if you have any doubt, just tell me in a comment box. I will clear with reply. Okay. So this is all about the simple if else. And in next class, we will see the else if ladder and switch statement. In switch statement, what is the fall through approach? So that also we will cover. So thank you for watching and